Welcome back to the audiobook of High Agency: How Winners Think, Act, and Adapt Under Uncertainty. Now, here's the PDF version. If you want to get this, it's on Amazon. A few five-star reviews. I think you'll enjoy it. But let's actually get into the audiobook version. Today we're talking about chapter 1. This is the most important rule, and that is that you must decide to win. Now, winning always begins with one thing: a decision. This sounds obvious, but it's the reason that the vast majority of people never accomplish their dreams. Now, they want to win, but they never decide to win. It's a small change that makes a huge difference in results. Most people drift through life. They are consumers of desires. They passively want things, but they never commit to attaining them. Winning requires more than hopes and vibes. It takes more than telling yourself, maybe one day I'll work towards that. It requires a definite decision. It's a promise to oneself to take whatever means necessary to reap a clearly defined desired results. Now, many young men today say they want to improve their relationship skills or find love. But these goals are so vague, unqualified, and so lacking in strategy that they are bound to fail. Now, compare that to a guy who wants to work on a specific relationship skill, like wanting to be in a stable long term relationship with a particular type of girl who treats him in a specific type of way. That sort of clarity of intent more easily transfers into action. He actually knows what he wants from the beginning. Therefore, he's better positioned to act in a way to get it. It's kind of like walking into a gym with the goal of getting fit. You might lift a weight a few times, then hop on a machine, maybe walk on a treadmill. But without a clear goal, getting stronger, losing fat, or gaining muscle, progress is going to be barely perceptible. Now, there's a root cause at play in both of these examples. Ambiguity kills progress. Now, deciding to win is not being motivated. It's not being enthusiastic, and it's not emotional at all. It's a cold, hard determination to exhaust any and all means necessary to reach a goal. It's a shift in priorities. Everything else takes a backseat to winning. Everything else is embraced or rejected according to whether or not it supports or hinders that goal. Deciding to win is structuring your life to accomplish the thing you want. There is no other way. Deciding to win in fitness is saying no to low value social events because muscle is built during sleep. Deciding to win in socializing is not watching porn because it zaps your drive and dulls your edge. Deciding to win is refusing to engage in coping and complaining, focusing instead on deliberate practice, exposure, and visualization of success. Deciding to win isn't about ego. It's embracing discomfort and short term gain for long term results. Many men confuse deciding to win with surrogate activities. They'll journal about the goal without taking action, or they'll buy books but never apply the lessons inside them. They procrastinate and wait until they're ready, and they'll find any excuse to not start or persist. They'll tell themselves they're busy without considering the fact that everyone has the same amount of time. Basically, everybody's busy. They try and they expect people to recognize their efforts, not their results. If you don't consciously choose to win, you lose by default. Basic animal nature dictates that we maximize pleasure, minimize pain, and conserve energy. Commitment is the only thing that overrides that. But when we don't decide to win, we fall back into comfort, fear, and avoidance. Not choosing is a choice. It's accepting your old habits and current life played on repeat. The challenge of winning is foremost a mental problem, not a physical one. The first failure is always psychological, and the same thing goes with the first victory. Winning isn't all glory. It comes at a cost. You must give up a lot of things. Firstly, you have to give up your excuses. You must lose your old identity, and you must forsake the comfort of being invisible. In the process of winning, you'll be in the spotlight more. People will judge you differently. Your life will include new responsibilities and problems that you didn't have before. Guys who keep losing often fear the burden of success more than the shame of failure. They self handicap because they believe the weight of excellence is too heavy for them to bear. This happens more often than you may realize. The guy, a guy might say he, a guy may say he wants more dates while also ghosting women or not following up. He's afraid of intimacy, responsibility, or the danger of being vulnerable. Right now, you have to ask yourself, do you want to win or do you want to look good? Most men choose the illusion of competence over the reality of growth. They're more interested in building up their image than their skills. So they pick easy battles, hoping to reduce failure rather than maximizing competence. This plays out in a lot of different ways. They'll avoid saying hello to strangers because they don't want to be awkward or creepy. They'll choose texting over in person communication because it hides insecurity. They'll pretend they're too busy to attend networking events or work on a side hustle. Later, they complain about imposter syndrome. The solution is obvious: stop being an imposter. Deciding to win means you accept a degree of awkwardness, discomfort, and internal friction as you break free of your old identity. Now, there is a lot of good news. Firstly, winning is probabilistic. Some actions have a higher chance of leading to success. Other actions guarantee failure. Here's the catch: the winning move is rarely the socially acceptable one. In dating, for example, cold approach has a better success rate than swiping on an app, but the latter is more popular and inoffensive. In fitness, high intensity interval training always beats a light jog, but few people slam a medicine ball into the ground. Sweating at the gym is uncouth. In business, direct outreach beats posting and ghosting. Few do this, however. So in life, building skills beats consuming content, but only a small fraction use their phone for anything other than scrolling. Now, I won't lie to you, winning requires work. The first 20 reps will probably be terrible. Results will come slow. But with each iteration, you begin to build momentum. You'll also run into social resistance. Even after you decide to win, those around you may question your drive. Sometimes they do this out of care, not wanting to see you fail. Perhaps more often, they do this out of their own ego. If people see your situation and see you starting to win, it implies that they could do the same. And if they're not winning alongside you, they realize that they are the cause, not anyone else. This grinds at their sense of self-worth. They'll start to try to pull you down to ease their own internal discomfort. This is the crab bucket phenomenon at play. There will also be emotional difficulty. You will occasionally question whether the effort is worth it. It would be easier to not try, part of your mind will tell you. If you listen and give up, failure is guaranteed. Therefore, you must ignore the self-doubt and keep pushing on. Finally, you'll face cognitive dissonance. Your new behaviors will collide with your old self-image and beliefs. In all of these cases, you must trust that discomfort is a pu- in all of these cases, you must trust that discomfort is a potent signal that you're making progress. Reframe nervousness as excitement. See pain and effort as a moat that will protect you from competitors once you get to the other side. The awkward, stiff, and hesitant feeling will not last. After pushing through, you'll start to feel alive and confident. You'll start to look forward to the challenges. Clarity cuts through confusion. Your specific goal will determine the best strategies and tactics. Now, different men want different things. Thus, the route to success may be different for each man. To find a trad wife, you obviously need to pursue a different means than if you wanted to build a harem. Attaining a 7-figure salary with a robust retirement plan will set you on a different course than seeking Wi Fi money and location independence. Establishing social dominance requires different angles than creating deep connections. It's up to you to decide your goals, knowing that trade offs might be required. Having clarity will prevent you from copying others with different goals. It helps you optimize for what you want, not what someone else wants. But before you learn the tactics, scripts, or mindsets, you must do one thing. You must decide to win. Now, the rest of this book, the rest of the chapters, can only help you if you've crossed that threshold. Now, you can listen to the rest of this if you want, if you're still uncertain, and it might be entertaining. But it's only entertainment if you don't decide to win. You can't build a high performance life on indecision. You can't half step your way to victory. Choose to win now, or accept staying the same until you make that mental leap. Now, if you enjoyed this chapter, please subscribe. I'll be posting another one of these every few days or so. Also, check out my shorts. Check me out on most social media at Nick in a Garden. See you.